need to keep me off fucking camera like that. Oh, are we already on air? Shit. What's up, you guys? UFO proof here. Sorry about that. I was just bitching at my gardener again. So excuse me. I think this is going out live. I'll find out if a viewer pops up at all. So, but until then, we're just gonna bullshit because it might not even be live, and I'll be just talking to myself or this asshole, dude. I like this fucking hat, dude. Okay, so I see a couple viewers on here, so obviously it must be live. Before we get into the UFO stuff, just gotta tell you, it sucked. My neighbor came over, saw me at the gas station today. I was getting some fucking tornadoes, and she was all sad and crying and shit. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, oh, my dog died. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. I'm like, that's the same lady when our basement flooded. I had to go try to fix that shit, and then she always something happens and she comes over and gets me and it's like, hey, can you come and fix this or do this? I'm always like, I don't tell her no, so I always feel bad for her. She's an old lady, You're
not only a commentator, a rapper, a fucking lawyer, you're a fucking handyman.
I'm a handyman as well, dude.
Digging graves.
Now I'm a grave digger, so there's gonna be a lot of fucking fun. I passed out the link to a couple people. We're gonna try to do it again where we just keep it down to a couple people, and so if you wanted to come and join, hit me up on Google Hangouts, send me a message or whatever. And if you're new here and you want to come and talk about UFOs, just send me a message on Google Hangouts. My name is UFO Proof. You can also hit me up on Twitter, UFO Proof, or Facebook. And then if you seem cool, not like a troll or some psycho, I'll bring you on. So yeah, because we're having problems with doing that on posting the link in the comment section where fucking trolls and shit would get on and fucking kick people off and stuff, and it's fucking stupid. So
you got a topic today or just random stuff?
I made everybody else pick topics, but I have some topics of my own. Let's see here. Oh, here's Skin Man. Here we go. Hang on. Sorry guys, for anyone who's watching. I'm just passing out this link right now. So let's keep this shit going and bullshitting about some fucking stuff. So anyway, there's this fucking one asshole I wanted to beat up. All right. And my fucking homie here was like, hey man, like this kid, hey, what up, Skid Man?
Buddy?
So, okay, well, if you weren't listening, I'm going to finish my story real quick. So this fucking fuckhead, he's like, hey man, I want to bring somebody. He's like, I asked him to bring somebody over for interviews. He's like, hey, I'll bring my one friend over, but he's like halfway retarded, man. I was like, okay, no, don't bring over some retarded kid. He's like, all right. And then I see him walking up the street. He's walking towards us and he's like, oh, hey, that's that retarded kid I was telling you about. I'm like, oh, okay. Halfway retarded. Then he gets up to us and I realize that's the kid I want to fucking knock out, man. I'm like, what? First of all, why would you? And then he's got it implanted in my head that the kid's a retard. So now I'm like, so I can't even beat up a retard, obviously. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I think he did it on purpose, dude. Like fucking, I don't know, dude. It was bullshit, I think, dude. Because I'm like, why would he invite him over?
I didn't want him to get beat up because, you still got shit to do. And we had to finish the little skip thing. We got to do. And I don't need you to go to jail. Then what am I going to do?
Oh. Can you read thoughts over the fuck? I just thought I'm bored as fuck, and I wanted to even fucking 10 seconds later, I got a notification you went online. Haha, all right. What up, Raphael? Let me say that fucker. Here, give him a fucking link. That's funny. So, yeah, he's a fuck, dude. You can't go around doing that. If someone wants to fucking beat someone up, I'm just saying, you can't go around with your friend being like, oh, they're retards. And then you feel like, oh, well, I can't beat up a retard. I'll feel like an asshole. So that's
okay,
fucking
he's
bullshit.
Halfway. Well, they say he's smoked out, but just say he's just halfway retarded.
I just think he's a dumbass, dude, and he needed his ass whooped. Simple as that, man.
That's funny.
How you been?
How you doing, Skin Man?
I'm good, man. Been talking to Alex all day.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Where the fuck is Alex at, dude? How come he's not on here yet?
I don't know.
Let me find his ass.
He's gonna head over here. I haven't seen him. Yeah, we've been talking some deep shit, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing your guys' messages pop up. Post a link
out there.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, dude.
Yeah.
You guys, they even have weather in Oklahoma?
I don't know.
This is like
God.
nothing.
We've got tornadoes. We've got hail. We've got earthquakes. Anything you
Fuck.
want, we've got. Okay.
Yo, sup, dude?
Raphael,
buddy.
what the fuck are you doing up?
It's only
What time is it? What time is it there?
30 minutes past midnight.
Oh, I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. You know, I'm always like, fuck it. You know, it's like when I do it early at this time, I don't. There's just like certain people you don't expect to see. You know, because it was like this fucking late. Hey, man, no problem. Well, good. Glad you joined.
I'm glad you could read
Parker,
my
you
thoughts.
motherfucker.
Read my mind.
Where the fuck you been? I haven't seen this guy forever, man. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. You?
Doing good. Good.
Good, man.
See, there's another. Yeah. What are you doing up, dude? What time is it there?
Half 11.
What?
11?
11?
What?
That's not
Half
too
11.
bad. Oh,
Half
okay.
11. Nah, it's not too bad.
Oh shit. Are you smoking?
Only this weekend.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit, dude. What the fuck are you doing, dude? You're so. I should have just called you out when I said that. Sorry, we got off topic for a second. I just gotta let everyone know that Parker said he's like, man, I quit smoking weed. I'm done. I'm done smoking weed. I said, all right. He's like, I'm 5 days no weed. I said, sweet. He's like, I'm good. He's fucking high again, dude. You couldn't even go a week, dude. What the fuck, man?
I'm going with you. Wait.
It's fucking terrible, dude.
Oh,
that
man.
fucking. I'm telling you, it's gonna ruin the nation, dude. It's gonna ruin this whole planet. Everyone's gonna get super addicted.
What are you talking about?
The evils of marijuana. Forgive us. That is a water pipe. Just so you guys know, it's dry leaf tobacco. It's fine. It's totally legal. He's like, yeah, it's like, even though I'm only 17. All right, so where the fuck is Alex? Get his ass on here. I know he's got some good topics or whatever. But until he gets on there, we're gonna start with some other UFO cases. Now, has anyone ever heard the case of Oslo 1?
No.
You guys ever heard that before?
No.
No.
Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, so this is a really interesting case. Now, this hunter, all right, he was a prominent member of the community or whatever, and he worked at some oil rig or whatever, and he was like a foreman, so he made over 100,000 a year. There he is. What up, Coop?
Hey.
Doing good, buddy?
What's up, brother?
All right. So this is what happened. I'm going off on the first top. The first topic was we're going to discuss the Oslo 1 case. All right. So now this guy, he goes and he skips work for a day. He calls and he's like, I'm sick. And the truth is, he was feeling great. He wanted to go hunting. Okay. Like elk season had just started. He's like, I'm going to fucking blast me a fucking elk, dude. So he calls off work and he goes out to the middle of nowhere to go hunt some elk. And he's like, stops and sees a guy, and the guy's like, oh, you should go over to this place, not to this place, but this other place. This is the place to get him. So he goes out there, and as he's like trailing through the woods, he comes upon like an opening, and he sees like 5 big fucking elk just sitting there. Right? So he's super stoked, and has his gun out. He's fucking gets ready, takes aim, and then all of a sudden, as he's taking aim, he's about to fire. He hears nothing but silence. Okay, he's like, everything just went quiet, and he's like, oh, and he pulls the fucking trigger, and he watched as the bullet came out of the barrel slowly and just starts floating down. Yeah, and he says it floated about 50 feet, and then it just dropped into the ground. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, everything was perfectly still, like everything was like frozen in time. And then he looked over and he said he saw this man walking towards him, but he's like, he wasn't a human. He's like, he was the weirdest looking thing. He said he was dark yellow. Like he's like, it looked like someone had the worst case of jaundice you had ever seen. I mean, yellow, you know? He's like this dark, nasty looking, gross yellow. And it didn't have a jaw. Okay. It had big fucking like square teeth, but no jaw. So it's like its mouth connected straight to its neck. All right. So it's just like perfectly like cylindrical. And its hair, he said it looked like not like it was like really coarse. Like it almost looked like roots. Like giant roots were like springing out of its head. And one of its hands was not a hand. It was actually a point, like a fucking, like a little cone. All right. Like, you know, like that, like a little cone shaped fucking hand. And he had some kind of like black suit on, and it had like this X bands crossing his chest and his little boxes on his belt. And he walked up to him and he said, you know, hey, how are you doing? And he's like, he's like, I'm fine, I guess. Like, and he was just looking at me. He's like, he just looked like the weirdest looking person. Like he was in a costume or something. He was like, what's going on? And then he was speaking English to him. All right. You know, he's talking English to him. And then he's like, beautiful animals. And Oslo 1 points, the alien points to the elk who was like frozen in time. And then he points over and goes, what do you think about this? My ship, you know? And the guy's like, he sees a square golden like fucking box thing like sitting on the ground. And he's like, do you want to go for a ride? And he's like, inside he's like, I didn't want to go for a ride, but at the same time, I guess I did, because I was like, sure, yeah, I'll go for a ride, you know? And then they walk over and they walk into the box, and he says it was like the Tartarus from Doctor Who. He's like, it was really small, but when you got inside of it, he's like, it was fucking huge. And then they lifted up, they like flew up, and he pointed at the elk, and then he like pushed something, and the elk disappeared from the ground because he could see outside the whole craft. He's like, it was like you were just flying. There was like no fucking, like you could see parts of the walls and stuff, but everything would just be see-through at certain times. And then he watched, like looking through the bottom of the craft, all the elk disappeared and then appeared inside the craft with them, all frozen still. And then he said they flew away, and he's like, I assume we flew to another planet or something. And when they got there, they were fucking, they were studying him. And they had this crystal like came out of this wall and started like scanning his whole body. And on his way there, I forgot to tell you, on the way there, Oslo was like, are you hungry? And he was like, no, not really, you know? And he was like, here, try these. And he pointed at his belt with his little cone hand, and the box opened up, and these little pills flew out, and they flew to him, and he grabbed them, and he's like, eat them. And he's like, all right, he ate them. And then he was like, wasn't hungry at all. Like and then he felt really good. He felt like super strong and shit. And then they went and they tested him out, and he's like, the crystal was like floating around him, and then it made some kind of weird noise, and he took that noise as like a bad sign, you know? And then Oslo 1 came back into the room and said, oh, well, you know, maybe next time. And he's like, well, what's going on? He's like, I'm going to take you home now. And he's like, all right. And he took him home, and he had picked up his truck, all right, where his truck was parked, and moved it someplace else. Okay, they took it to a whole nother spot, and then dropped the truck off. They dropped the elk off, him off, and the truck all in a different location. All right, and they dropped it off. And what makes this story interesting is the truck where apparently Oslo dropped it off at. He dropped it right in between just nothing but forest. So the trees that were crushed under the truck, and it was completely surrounded by trees for miles. So when they went to get his truck out, they had to cut down trees after tree because there's no path to get there. So they had to cut down all the trees, and they seen the fucking truck there crushed on top of trees. They're like, and it was like surrounded by trees. Like, how could you even get it in here? You know? And he was like, I'm fucking telling you, a goddamn alien dropped it off here, you know? And they're like, and they went to the site where he was hunting, because he was like, he wanted to show him the site. He's like, I was right here. Everything froze in time. And he's like, I watched the bullet slow down. And they actually found the bullet, because he's like, it just flew like, and then fell to the ground. And when they found it, the bullet was actually flipped inside out, dude. Like it hit something and warped and turned itself completely inside out, but it didn't shatter apart like it hit a hard object. So they're like, what the fuck did it hit that it made it warp inside out? And, you know, it doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. So his story was fucking incredible, and it sounds completely made up and unbelievable. But some of the evidence suggests that something weird obviously happened. Like they had to cut down, like, this is like the park rangers and everybody. They're like, how the fuck did you get your truck in here? And he's like, I didn't, you know, he's like, it's only alien dropped it here. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting case. Have you guys ever heard of that before? Anyone?
No.
Actually, but it's
No, that's actually pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I like
Good that this took place.
you bring up some like cases that are actually kind of like obscure and shit. I like that.
Yeah, this is this took place in the 1980s. Yeah. Or
so
no,
there
wow.
are no pictures of the cut down trees or where the truck is there or was.
yeah, where's my open mic?
Is it Oslo or Oslo?
It's
Oh,
like
nice.
fucking, it could be either one, I guess. It's like Oslo, Hanslow, I forget. Let's see. It's in one of my magazines. I have to find it. Or I know they have a story of it in one of them, but it's not a really good fucking report.
Dude, you look like
But-
Robin Williams.
What? Let me see, dude.
The skin.
Ah, yes, dude. When did you get it?
Man, it came out yesterday. Actually, I was like,
Right after
oh,
the
there it is. Look, I even kept your little fucking man. You said that envelope was dusty as fuck.
What?
No, but I even kept your little note. Look, UFO proof. I'm not gonna put your address up there, but
Okay. What do you mean it was dusty as fuck? What are you talking about?
the
I'm
inside
fucking
lining of that envelope was terrible. You know,
what?
I opened it up and I was like, oh shit, there was dust everywhere.
What?
Hey, no, you know what? The piping is. Let me see.
Have you smoked out of it yet? Oh,
Nice.
God, it's gonna taste so nasty. How is it? I tried to clean it out.
Not bad at all, man. Not when you put some good ass weed in it.
Is it
It's awesome.
Yeah, rock and roll, dude.
Yeah, right on. I'm gonna put it up. It's gonna be right here next to the artwork and shit.
That's
Cool.
fucking awesome, dude. I have to fucking smoke one with you, dude.
Woo!
That's fucking cool, dude. I cleaned it out with like alcohol and salt and fucking like shut that motherfucker up best I could because it was tasting nasty, man. But
It wasn't as bad as I thought. I put a screen on it, I put a little screen and then some some good ass wood. It's all good.
Oh, dude,
No, but
last night we did a fucking
thank you though. I appreciate that, bro.
hell fucking yeah, dude. No problem, man. I know his thumbnail is a Superman. Yeah, on YouTube.
Hey, Alex, thanks for talking to me about all that shit.
That's perfect.
What's that?
What'd you say,
Thanks
Skin
for
Man?
talking to me about all that shit today.
Oh yes, man. Yeah, man. We had a great conversation. We'll pick that up, bro. I mean, that was
Yeah.
I definitely want to bring up the Aztec incident, but I just want to get some more details, not presented like I want to have the dates and everything correct and shit.
What do you have for
Yeah,
topics, you guys?
Shit, man. Shit, I got a couple of them unless you want to bring one up.
Go ahead. I just brought one up. It's your turn now.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too, though. I'm gonna have to listen back to that and because I don't think you've been bringing up some cases that I'm not really familiar with sometimes, and I love
Yeah,
that.
that's why
I love hearing cases that I've never heard
Yeah.
of. So I'm like, man, I need to dig into this shit.
There's some interesting fucking cases out there. Some of the case files are awesome, man. Well, let's see here. Parker, you haven't been on here for a while. You got to pick a topic, dude.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, let's make.
I got the
we'll
next
make
one.
Parker
I'll
pick
get the
one,
next.
dude. You get the next one.
It's really random. It's just something I saw today. Nothing to do with UFOs, but
Okay.
I find it interesting, right, that rockets, that the propulsion system was being invented in Roswell in the 1920s. And I was just wondering if that's some type of connection there or anything.
Roswell in the 1920s. I don't think they had rockets in the 1920s.
They were actually testing ballistic missiles. He first used a carburetor from a car.
Oh.
He used an engine from a car. That didn't work. So what he tried instead was a piston system, and that's where we get the ballistic missiles today, and that's where it started. But the testing, where he was doing it, was in Roswell.
Oh,
So
no
today
shit.
on Nat Geo, like.
So that's cool. It makes sense that they would do it at like Roswell or someplace out there, just because White Sands is right there. And that's where they test all our rockets and stuff today. So it's like the desert out there is just like so expansive, and it's a good place to test shit out, so you don't fuck anything up. That's interesting that it got tested at Roswell. I I just don't
Those are the
buy,
best.
I don't buy the Roswell story. I really believe that it was a fucking weather balloon that crashed there, man.
With dummies.
No. The dummies, I don't think. The thing is that Jesse Marcel never reported any bodies.
Yeah.
And he was the guy who fucking cleaned up the Roswell crash. How come the guy who cleaned it up didn't report any bodies? That doesn't make any sense.
You know what? The tape also, you know, remember how they said they had hieroglyphics and all kinds of stuff on the tape? The tape that she had back then had all those little marks, which is kind of weird, right?
Well, yeah.
They had like little weird shit. Because
the designs on the fucking on the pieces that they found or whatever was stuff that they like was literally that they, even when you read the newspaper and it describes the debris, it is literally described as made of sticks and tape and aluminum foil. And it's like, what fucking UFO? What alien built its UFO out of fucking sticks and tape?
You know, the tape was bought from a company that had that on it, and I can't remember what the company was.
Yeah, and it had like weird little symbols on it.
They had like little clovers, like the little clovers, diamonds, triangles, almost like playing cards. You know, like little shapes and shit like that. That's almost what it was like. And that tape actually did exist. And that's almost what it was described. So, I mean, Roswell case is almost what got me interested in ufology. It was one of the first cases I read, but the more you see it, man, I guess when you get older and you really read into it, it kind of makes you question shit, right?
The thing is that when you have a case that was, you know, first of all, they come out and said the military says we have a flying saucer, and then the next day they report saying, oh, it's a dud, it's not, you know, we were wrong, whatever. It makes conspiracy theorists go crazy, even myself, everybody. And then you got all these witnesses. You got to understand the problem is that people like not just having, you know, to tell the truth, people like having attention. And so you get people, there's over 500 witnesses to Roswell claiming to Stanton Friedman. I don't even think there was 500 people in Roswell during the time, okay? I'm like, there's like a population of like 250 or something, you know? I'm like, where are you getting these people from, dude? It's like, so I think people just want to be able to like embellish and tell their story, and there's always so much shit that gets added to it that has nothing to do with anything, and it's just like, oh, come on, man, you know, like
more thousand people. Yeah, you know what about that? The newest thing they brought out, remember, it was like they tried to zoom in on the letter that he was holding in the newspaper, and they tried to say that there was victims on there or something, right? Did you see that?
You know, I saw that, and I'm like, dude, okay, first of all, there's no way in hell that you are going to, the pixels are going to just be, you know, they're going to be way too large for you to make out anything. All right. They have that. I'm telling you, whoever fucking did that made that shit up. Okay, there is no fucking program. You know how it's just, I'm sorry, but it's like, it's not just like a fucking, remember, it's not a digital picture.
I'm about facts too, brother. Yeah, I'm about facts. And it's hard to prove that shit. I mean, come on. I mean, honestly, that was pretty creative. He fucking zoomed in on that letter, and I was like, fuck, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, you know, it's like he zoomed in on it, and you can see some blabber, some scribble, and he's like, yeah, this says this, and this says that. It's like, you fucking dickhead. No, it does not, dude, all right?
He probably said poker tonight at 7.
Right? What the
I believe
fuck,
they used the Roswell incident to disinform people, because back then it was like top secret shit. So they brought that in to cover up their top secret shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
well,
yes, it does.
I don't think that they used it as a cover up for anything. In fact, I think they tried to honestly tell the truth to people, and people are just too fucking ignorant to fucking believe it. In fact, they're like, listen, this is the problem. You know, it's like the military never said it was a UFO. The newspaper said it was a fucking UFO, all right, a crash disc. They're like, we try to come back and tell you that we don't know what it is, and then we're like, yeah, it's a fucking balloon. You know, they even told you like what it was, even though it was a secret project. They're like, yeah, it was a weather balloon. You know, it's like fucking,
even though it was secret.
No, do I think the government covers up any kind of UFOs or anything like that? Fuck yeah, I'm sure they do, man. You know,
what do you think they cover up?
I think that they it's like this. Okay, like when you're playing poker and you have tells, you don't want people to get the read on what cards you got, you know, so you try to perfectly, don't want to be all excited like, yes, I'm good. Ooh, you don't want to do that because people are like, oh, he's got a good hand, you know, so you don't want to show people your hand, and I think that's a good reason why they would cover cover something up. And also the fact that look how crazy people went during the War of the Worlds broadcast back in the 1930s. Okay?
Oh, right. We have
Wells
the fake broadcast, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, run for the hills!"
People were outside shooting at water towers, like, you fucking aliens, like.
Oh, that was back then.
Well, I'm just saying it just proves how fucking people react to something, and just any kind of media propaganda's put out there. People are like, oh, fuck, they'll believe it. And so if there's something that the government can't do anything about, or humans can't do anything about, like aliens, if the government had to come out and tell people, listen, not only do UFOs and aliens exist, but they are in fact abducting people, and there's not a fucking thing we can do about it. So just hopefully they don't pick your ass, man, because we can't stop them. We can't do this. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what do you want them to tell us? They're like, tell us that, oh, guess what? You're fucked, man. If they feel like sticking a probe in your butt, you're getting probed, like fucking, that's what it comes down to. It's like they don't want people to be freaked out, because people would be freaked out. They'd be like, I don't want to probe, fucking don't probe me, you fucking alien bastard.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Right?
I texted you the fake alien invasion. What was that all about?
Which one?
I texted you like 2 days ago. The fake alien invasion.
I have to look it up again and see what you texted me. I forget. I mean, I know what you sent me. I'm trying to remember the article. Yeah, look it up for me, dude. Anyway, where were we?
Yeah.
We were fucking alien fucking making us pork chops.
What? Yeah. Why? This is why the government wouldn't tell people that aliens exist, because it's like, I think the government knows, a small fraction of them probably know that there is something out there that they can't do anything about. And I mean, because the military and the government is not going to spend 20 years and millions of dollars investigating something that is not real. How long do you think it would take for the military to spend money investigating Santa Claus before they're like, he ain't fucking real, I mean, like, come on.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, how much money and time has the military spent on ghosts or Bigfoot or fucking Loch Ness Monster? None. But UFOs, 20 years? 20 years for them to tell you, no, they're not real. Come on. It'd take you 20 years to figure that out? I don't fucking think so, man, They should have figured it out real fucking quick. And I think they figured it out real quick that they do in fact exist. And it took them 20 years to get to the point where they're like, there ain't nothing we can do about it, 20 years later, they're like, we can't catch them. We can't stop them. They're completely just so beyond us. We're just fucked, What the fuck, dude? Where'd Steven go? I love that picture of him, dude.
It's just frozen, right? I thought it was a live picture.
Because cancer donations are would be gone if we donate anymore. No, I doubt. The thing is that the drug companies keep it fucking going, dude.
Yeah,
they want to keep you sick. They want to keep you sick for fucking ever, man.
Yeah, that's why I say this.
Exactly. They want you to be sick, so you have to keep coming back for more and more. I need more. I can't get enough of it. Look at that fucking bastard, fucking Martin Scarelli. Okay, he takes a pill that was costing $8, and now he's like, I'm gonna charge him $750 per pill. And there's nothing we can do about it, because fucking the government doesn't.
Yeah.
The drug companies, they pay off politicians, and the politicians enact laws that protect the companies, not you. Not the people. It's fucked up,
son of a bitch.
Exactly. So if aliens decide to pay off our government, we're totally fucked.
Yeah.
They come up, they're like, we'll give you one UFO, okay? And you have to fucking bend over and take it for the rest of eternity. They'll be like, yes, sir, we'll do it. Bastards.
They even sent a virus or bacteria to the ISS a few weeks ago, because without gravity it's faster mutating, so they can study it and make a vaccine faster for it or something like that. I heard.
That's true. Now Stephen Parker is saying, who recognizes this incident? What incident are you showing us?
Yeah, you've posted a link. And
Let me see. Where is it?
Oh,
I see him. Oh, dude, why don't you just share your screen? Do you know how?
I'm on my phone now.
Oh, that's okay. I got it. Oh, okay, I got it. Here you go. Hang on, you guys. I'll do it. Check this out.
Cool.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick so you guys can see. But and you guys recognize this one? The LA over the Battle of LA.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was on my, hey, that was on my list. Let's talk about that. Fuck it, since it's on my list.
Oh, it's on your list. Awesome.
Fuck.
Always fascinating.
Yeah, that was on my list. Shit, where is the Battle of LA? Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
who wants to start with
Great Los Angeles Air Raid, right? That's the other name for it.
Yes, sir.
February 24th, 1942. Over 1,400 shells were fired, bro. At nothing, supposedly.
Nothing.
Right?
If it was a balloon,
But
if it was
that famous picture you just put up that has the lights, and it looks like there's an object there, right? It looks like there's an object. I don't know. What do you think?
oh yeah, there's something up there, man. And I'm just saying that when you shoot 1,400 rounds of anti-aircraft ammunition, and you can't bring down. Yeah, the thing is floating over LA. It's not like it's fucking zipping around. Like they're like, it's just creeping. Just like they can spotlight it and everything. They're fucking unloading on this thing. I'm just saying, any balloon, what doesn't matter, dude. It would have came down. All right. So
1,400 shells.
You know, come on, something. I mean, like, what? Dude, I don't care what it is, dude. You could have had a fucking stealth fighter up there. You would have blown out the fucking sky if you sat there and hit it with fucking anti-aircraft rounds. You know, like fucking what the fuck, dude? Like, what floats around up there that can just how these trained dudes shoot 1,400 rounds? I could take out I'll hit any object if you give me 1,400 chances to hit it. You know,
and not to mention those are fat ass rounds that they were shooting at them.
Saying,
not the little rounds. They were shooting some fat ass
like the first couple times, but you know, by the time I get to like 100, I'm fucking nailing that thing every time. You know,
weren't there actually casualties
in the middle of LA? You know, so.
Oh, you know, and fucking somebody actually was injured from that. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone got injured, and I think someone may have even died from falling shrapnel.
Man, from shrapnel. They even had a blackout order on the whole city. They had everybody turn off all their lights. They hit
so they could see what they were shooting out. I'm just like, what, dude? Come on, man, a fucking balloon.
Yeah, put that picture back up real quick. Can you do that?
Yep, I got it.
Because that's a trip. Because I don't know. It does look like there's something in the middle of the lights. I've always thought that it seems like a little disc there or something, but
yeah, it does, doesn't it? Watch, hang on a second. Let's see here.
And it's like there's no question.
Yeah,
it happened. That shit happened. So I mean, was there a craft up there? I mean, fuck. I mean, we were paranoid about Pearl Harbor and everything that had just happened. So I mean,
oh yeah.
You know, so who knows? You know, it looked like there was something in the air. There was a lot of reports of lights in the air, and they definitely let off about 1,400 fat rounds. So
artillery.
I saw an interview with a gal that her father was shooting at that shit, and he swore to God they were shooting and hitting it.
Look at that.
Yeah, see, that's the famous picture right there. Yeah, definitely. So there's something supposedly
when you reverse
something.
Or
all of them. Look, all of them are focused on one thing.
Yeah,
kind of crazy. It's a famous picture, though. If you like UFOs, man, that's a super famous picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the newspaper.
Yeah, these are exploding rounds, man. I think maybe. What the fuck are these dots up here?
They're the rounds. Are they
the rounds exploding? Yeah.
Off over. Yeah.
Like a flak shell explodes anyway.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, supposedly, look, because right there looks like they're all focused on one thing. So obviously, it seems like they all saw one object, and then they're releasing a bunch of artillery right there at it.
And apparently, it moved really slowly as well. Didn't go fast.
Yeah, like the tracer rounds or something it's picking up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and if you guys are interested in that, if you guys never heard about it, you can see it on YouTube somewhere. They got a lot of videos about that case because it's a cool case.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad you brought that up.
So, my other question is, how come the aliens in the ship are are more. They come out of the volcanoes and more popular scenes.
Yeah. You know, I tend to think, and this is a good topic, okay, because I tend to think that UFOs are attracted to certain places geologically. All right, whether they're just studying it, like us. Now, if we send a probe to another planet, like you know, when we go to Mars, there's no doubt that we're going to send fucking probes to investigate Olympus Mons. All right, that's the biggest volcano in the solar system. So there's no doubt in my mind that we will go and investigate it. You know, so it just seems like something that they would just do just to collect data. You know, just travel in and out of a volcano or whatever, or around it. Travel near thunderstorms and stuff, or maybe tornadoes, travel near, you know, any kind of disaster or flood that's happening, just to investigate and gather data, you know. Not like they give two fucks about it, you know. They're like, earthquake's gonna be here, let's just fly around for a minute, got the data, okay, let's go. You know, they don't give two shits, they're not gonna come and save you. But even though they probably should, I'm like, hey, you dick, get back here. I'll take the probe.
Yeah.
Should we go to another one, or what do you guys want to talk about?
You pick the next one. Go ahead.
All right, man. Shit.
Oh wait, you did battle about Raphael. It's Raphael's turn. You fucking.
Oh yeah, Raphael. Let Raphael do it. Fuck
pay attention, you motherfucker. He's back there munching out. Yeah, because you high as hell, dude. That's why.
No, I'm watching the comments on another screen.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why you stood with stuff in your face with that fucking chocolate jello pudding because you fucking stoner.
No, what the fuck?
He was fucking up those chips last time. I was fucking up some ice cream. Oh,
look at that, dude. Oh fuck, that looks good as fuck, dude.
Oh man, you got the munchy food, huh?
Oh, the fuck that, dude. Oh man, it looks like you bought that like from a snack room in a fucking high school, dude. Like fucking. All right, Raphael, you pick the next one, man. What's the next topic?
I think that's like where's
You're not prepared, are you, you motherfucker?
I have seen something I wanted to show you, but I haven't thought you coming today, so
Yeah, go for it.
let another one first. I search for it. I find it again.
Well, while you're
Come here, little Superman.
Yeah, it's fucking sick, dude. While you're searching that, did Alex, you watched the UFO hunt yesterday?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, cut it out, right?
Could you even hear me?
No.
Yeah, actually, you know what? We heard you better this time, but I guess you just cut out, right? I mean, bounce or something.
Oh yeah, at the end, I was like, all right, you know, I just fucking took off, you know. But I was just testing it out.
The audio seemed a lot better this time. The last time, it just seemed like you were far away from the where the camera or whatever was, so we couldn't really hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So
and then you caught that thing. It was kind of, man. So what's up with that? It was at 4:44. Crazy, huh? 4:44.
The first one, because I just did one yesterday.
What was that?
I think it was a plane, man. But let me tell you guys right now, it was the weirdest fucking plane I'd ever fucking seen. I was like, it was so weird that I'm like, I gotta film this because it was the way it was flying up and the noise it was making wasn't like any other plane before, dude. It was like this.
I was like,
it was creepy just to
like
watch. I was like,
4 minutes in, he's got a UFO. I was like, what the fuck?
It was fucking creeping me out, dude. But I think the coolest, but I'm pretty sure it was just a plane. If anything, it was probably some kind of weird military plane I'd never seen before or something. But it was fucking freaky, and it was freaky sounding too, man. I did catch a fucking UFO for sure because I had my my tablet out, my fucking sat tracker on, and one of them, it looks like it's flashing. So when you see that one, the UFO that looks like it's flashing, it's not a fucking satellite. I checked it. There was no satellite there. I don't know what the fuck it was, man, but it was really fucking cool, dude. I was fucking nailing that thing with the laser. Well, I wasn't. Some other dude was, but still, I was filming it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was definitely interesting. I mean, it was cool to look at. I was like,
it was
cool, what the fuck is that? It looked a little weird.
That fucking that object looked the fucking the plane one. I mean, like, I gotta like make a little compilation of that shit.
Did you record it?
Yeah, I recorded. I recorded it doing a live UFO hunt. So that was just ironic. I'll tell you this: every time I do a live UFO hunt, I'm not expecting to see a UFO. I'm just saying, you know, if I do, it's awesome, you know. But like, I don't like that. I really think it was some kind of just weird plane, but That's even cool. Is to catch some weird fucking object, a weird plane is even cool, man. But I did definitely catch one UFO because, you know, like I said, and I tell everybody, make sure that you get those fucking apps. If you want to go and look for UFOs, get yourself a plane finder and get yourself a sat tracker app so you can cancel out, say it's not a satellite, it's not an aircraft. Once you got those out, you're fucking, you know, then you have something to work off. And get yourself a sky map too, because motherfuckers will be looking at Venus and Jupiter all day, saying they're moving when they're fucking not, you know. And if you stand there and watch them long enough, yes, they move very slowly across the sky. That's what happened, you know. And people don't seem to get that. Fuck, dude. Last night I was fucking doing a UFO hunt with Dave and who else was on there? Fuck, I forget, man. And fuck, dude, motherfucker was staring at stars and shit, dude, like saying, hey, look, they're UFOs, they're everywhere. I'm like, no, they're fucking planets and stars, dude. They're there every night. You know? Yeah, fuck, yeah, we were doing hangouts on the tablet. I took the tablet outside and like hooked the night vision up to it and shit. We should try to do that fucking shit again, man. Too bad the quality of my camera sucks on my tablet. That's a good idea, dude, to broadcast live via Hangouts through the app, you know? Because like you can't, and that's funny too. I just not realized that you cannot broadcast live through a mobile device on YouTube until you hit 10,000 subscribers. You know that?
Really?
Oh yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
However, I could start a broadcast on YouTube through Google Hangouts and then use my fucking tablet to broadcast it just like that. The same thing. I don't need 10,000 subscribers. I'm clever, motherfuckers. Fuck you, YouTube.
On the loophole.
Right?
Through the back door.
Exactly, you know? I fucking backdoor everything, dude.
I hope not everything.
I backdoored this motherfucker last night.
Oh, hell, Kyle. That's funny.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, so Raphael, what the fuck is taking you so long?
Right? Where's he at?
Viewers are patient. They're getting they don't even know what they're saying. Oh, let me try to say what's up to all the fucking people who are on here, man, in the comment section. I'm sorry, you guys. We're waiting on Raphael's bitch ass, man. What up, buddy?
One from early 2016. I just posted the link. Wait, I'll make it like that.
Let's see here. Okay, I got it coming up.
I can't explain, and it doesn't look like CGI, so.
Hang on. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. This case, all right? Do you know anything about it, Raphael?
Not much.
I'm going to share my screen. Hang on.
I have seen it a few times, but I can't say it's CGI, but I don't think.
Let's see what you guys think at home. For all of our viewers, what do you guys think about this?
What's that? Where are you at?
Can you see it? Can you see the screen?
What? Oh, sure.
Let me tell you guys something. All right. Anytime I see UFO footage with a dark sky, I always get suspicious because gray skies and dark skies are exactly they're the perfect background for masking. You know, so you can take objects and put them in and out of frame that don't belong there. But I just want to throw that in. And they're also great for shooting reflections through a window.
You have to look at it. It will change, and it's.
What, in its shape or what?
Just look at it. It will come back.
Yeah.
And it's like the colors. It's like it's shifting colors later. I don't think it's CGI because it looks real, like the light would really break like this, you know?
Yeah.
In real life.
Okay, now see what the fuck was that with that guy? Now, see, did you guys see that? Hang on a second. I'll show you something real quick, okay? Hang on. Okay, so now another thing to pay attention to is the cameraman, all right? This object is not centered in the center of the frame, and now he's going way over here. Why is he doing that? That doesn't make any sense. And then it cuts to it over here. See, why would he be turning his camera that way? That's highly suspicious.
What do you mean? Show me again. Hello?
Now that's cool looking.
Yeah.
If you can debunk it, I love it. But
What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Not bad.
it's all right.
It kind of seems like
You recorded that, or
Where's this at?
to you, or what? What was that?
No.
Who recorded that?
It's early 2016 in Germany, my neighboring country.
Okay.
Okay, I'm watching it.
Hey, David.
reflections, dude. I'm telling you, that's fucking reflections of cars, man. Yeah. That's definitely what it is, dude. I'm telling you, dude. I'd put money on it, dude. That they're fucking filming a reflection through like a car windshield or another kind of a window, and they have a perfect angle on it. That's why it's all fucking tilted. So most likely, I'm thinking a car windshield because it has like that bend
No.
in it.
I think you're right.
See, these are like cars driving back and forth. Some are coming towards you, some are turning.
Yep. Yep, that's cars. I think you're right, Kyle.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see.
Yep.
The way you
You see that? Those fucking cars driving away.
What do you
Fucking
think
what the?
Raphael?
That's what I think.
But it doesn't look they are in. It doesn't look they are. It doesn't look like they are inside a car.
No, they could be.
Or-
They could
or
just be
through a screen.
showing the reflection. You know, they could. I mean, they could be, just looking out their house window for all I know. I'm just saying that it looks like a reflection of cars driving on a highway or something.
Yep. I think you're right.
It's Father Christmas in his sleigh.
Father Christmas.
Oh, what do you guys think, Alex? What do you think?
Then, I mean, shit, I don't know what it is. I mean, if it's real, that's always a question, right? Is it real? Or, if it was really in the sky, it's fucking interesting. I mean, looks kind of weird. I don't know.
Parker, what do you think?
I don't know what it is.
I'm seeing cuts in the video anyway. I don't trust the video. I think it's edited.
Something seems up with it.
Let's see.
Yeah,
It
see
looks
that
cool.
that
It
spot
looks
right
cool.
there.
What'd you say, Skin Man?
I said that spot right there that just came on. It looks like car lights. It really does.
That's what you think it is? You think it's reflecting the car lights, Kyle?
Now I think it was reflecting car lights, and now I think they're fucking. This I think is added into it.
Yeah, this looks edited.
So like they could have been recording car lights, all right, and then took out all the black, and then added it up into the sky, and then added a tracking device, adding a motion tracker on it.
I think there'd be more
That's
people
true.
outside today as well. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
the reflections. Look, you can see.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I could create the same fucking thing, actually. See, once again, where is he looking? Where the fuck are you turning, cameraman? That's not where the UFO is. How come you don't have it centered in the middle of your fucking camera? Because it ain't fucking there, you cocksucker.
fuck.
These are really, they're actually pretty cool looking. So for any unsuspecting fucking person, they probably fall for this real quick. So I'll give them props on that. They did a pretty good job with it. I mean, they're not going to get one past us, but normies, they'll get past them no problem.
No.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah, it's too hard. It's like you got to toss that one in the no file.
Yeah, that's right there. That's no good, dude. I definitely don't trust that.
It's like I said, it's cool, but it's just like, fuck, toss it.
Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, what the?
Yeah, like speaking of another one, remember? So I asked you about the Baltic Sea one, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's toss that one." Right? Gone.
Yeah.
It's fucking gone. So
Yep.
what about that fucking base they supposedly found in Malibu and shit? What do you think about that shit?
The what?
And remember,
What
I've
they
seen that,
find?
right?
No.
Oh,
Well, you know,
Malibu, California.
off of Malibu,
Yeah,
off the Malibu coast,
yeah.
and there's always a UFO sighted in the Catalina, the island over there, and in that region right there. But supposedly about what man, that's like 2 years ago, right? Somebody said that they found on the Google Earth probably where you can see in the ocean, and it looks like there's a base
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
in Malibu. Yeah, in Malibu, underwater.
Yeah. That
What do you think of
fucking.
that?
I think it's the thing is that at that point when you get into the
Natural.
underwater, the topography, the resolution is just completely fucking. It's just made up digitally, and they scan huge tracts of land and then fucking just kind of generate an image, and like
You
that.
see it, right?
There's no way it looks like that in real life, dude. Like fucking. It's just there's just no way, dude. Like if fucking, it's just the digital image of it, and it could have been a lot better if it was on land. But because the underwater topography, when they're scanning shit underwater, they can tell where like mountains or plateaus and stuff are under the water, but not, like they can't get any real good details. So, plus,
Yeah, 'cause
what kind of base is going to build stuff like a Roman fucking
Tyler
colony?
punk ass did some on it. I think fucking the fucking Blake and the cousin brothers did some on it. But I'm like, why don't you guys get a boat? I'm so shocked they didn't go get a fucking boat and dive down there. Go fucking look.
Motherfucker, you're in Cali. Why don't you dive down there, motherfucker? You're talking all this fucking shit, dude. Oh, you get your ass down there.
Tyler,
There's a
you need to
goddamn
go
alien
to-
base, okay?
Fuck
I
that
want to
there.
see one.
Hey, I will.
There, because those at
Don't
least
dare
fucking
me.
third base, those fucks are in fucking Hawaii.
Don't you dare me.
I dare you to go in there and get his fucking photographs of this goddamn alien base, dude.
Hell yeah.
We should start a GoFundMe
Hey, I'll
for
give you
Alex to fucking go and
$500
dive down there and fucking look for this alien base, dude.
I'll send you $500 if you go do it and get me a picture of that motherfucker.
Yeah, get us a fucking picture of that base, dude.
Oh, you're gonna give me a fun? No. Hey man, hey. Well, two of you, three people to join me. Let's go. But I'm not diving. I will get the boat, and one of you motherfuckers is diving down there.
Fuck no, dude.
Let's go, Kyle.
I don't even know how
I
to
will
dive.
rent the
dude.
boat.
I can go in there and fucking
But
dive.
one of you guys is diving down there, not me.
I'll send a little underwater drone, okay? A little submarine.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm not drowning for you fucks, all right?
So should we toss that out? Fuck, Malibu's out, huh?
Malibu's out. If Turkey's out, Malibu's out, all right? I'm just telling you, okay? Like, if Turkey had to go, then fucking Malibu has to go.
Malibu is out.
Malibu's fucking out, dude. This German one, these fucking headlights, that's out. It's done. It's got to go. I don't trust it, man.
All right, man. What about the Belgian flat, man? What about all the fucking triangles that everybody saw like in
Cool,
1989?
dude. The Belgian flap, I think, is a really interesting case, man.
Yeah, and it's a trip because I mean my shit had to do with a triangle and man, bro. And then we have triangles now that we've seen after that we fucking got some and those type of wing type of aircraft. Now we have those. So a lot of people might have not have been lying about seeing triangle shit. I don't know.
Didn't Belgium one come back like night after night after night?
What's up?
Oh, those happened. Those happened between them. That was a couple of months. I mean, it was actually about a 6-month flat that happened over there.
Yeah.
In like 1989, around November. I want to say November. They might have started, and it went on for about 6 months. That people
Wow.
that saw triangles, and there was some famous pictures that were, I think, in Unsolved Mysteries. I think you can look them up, and somebody actually took a really good picture or video, right?
I
A
have
nice
some.
triangle. It almost looked like what you caught the other day. That's how I was like, oh shit, the couch is catching fucking.
Okay.
I could have explanation for the triangular UFO sightings recently.
What?
Have you heard about the aircraft Aurora that's supposedly made by the government?
Yeah, back in 1995, I heard of Aurora. Where the fuck you been, Raphael?
I don't know, but maybe it's still
Yeah,
a
that's
thing with them.
Yeah, that's been a talk. They've been talking about the Aurora for fucking ever,
Exactly. And now people refer to it like maybe like the TR3B. What do they call it?
The black man
jets or something like that.
Okay, sorry guys, hang on. For everyone on YouTube right now who's watching, I'm sorry. Like I told you, when I do Google Hangouts, I can't watch the chat at the same time because then you just see me sitting here reading stuff, you know. So unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. But I just want to say what's up to fucking everybody. So you know, Pig's Bladder, Dave Deadwood, Michael Marlowe, how you doing, buddy? Johnny Webb. Patch, Mr. Apache, how you doing? Candace, how you doing, baby? I see your guys' shit. All right. What up, Dave? Doing good? Dave Terrell, I mean, is okay because we have Deadwood and then Dave Terrell. They're both Dave. So, Tim C, how you doing, buddy? Oh, it looks like Candace already left. I'm sorry, you fucking missed me saying that shit. What up, Rat Face Scum? How you doing, buddy? I think I nailed everybody. Actually, okay. Yeah, I think I got everybody on here. Samantha Thompson, how you doing? Zach McHenry. Oh, he dipped out real quick. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay, I just want to say, I just had to go down the line real quick. It looks like other people want to join in, so that's what we're going to do.
Hey, I'll dip out and let somebody join, and I'll let me mod. I'll go, bro.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah, kick me out.
Get out of here. You're going. I'm dipping you, I'm kicking you out, dude. Boom. Oh, you just got ejected, fool. Yeah, that's right. All right, later, buddy. Okay. I'm going to kick you guys out too, all right? So we can make some room for these guys, all right? Raphael, get out of here, you fucker. Go eat some real food and send me some. Play that kick-ass guitar. Steven, I'll talk to you later.
Peace, you guys.
All right, you guys. Booyah.
Bye,
have fun, buddy. Later, Skid Man. I'm going to let these guys on.
No
all right, buddy. Have fun. Get out of here. God, there we go. They're out. Go for it, buddy. All right. So for all you guys who are here now who want to come and join, I'm going to you're going to have to go and find me on Google Hangouts because I can't post a link for you, okay? So go and find me on Google Hangouts and send me a message through the app. All right? So anyone who's watching, go find me on Google Hangouts, send me the message, and we're and I'll let you guys come and join. So let's see who's on here and who wants to join in. Yes, I'm letting the people on. You come on, Michael. Come join. All right, buddy. Come find me on Google Hangouts. Just search UFO proof, capital letters. And you can come and join. All right, Michael. Mr. Apache, same thing, man. You got me on Hangouts, man. Just send me a message on there. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got King Splatter. There, King, I just sent you a link. Oh, there's Dave Terrell. Dave, you can come on here, buddy. Here's a link. Boom. Mr. Apache. Here you go, brother. Sent you a link. Bam. Who else want to come on here? Dave, you want the Deadwood? You want to come on here, buddy? Oh, you're just listening? Okay. Leroy Jenkins, you want to come on here and join? You can send me send me an invite on Hangouts, man. I'll send you the link. So whoever wants to come and join. What up, Apache?
Man, hey, down real quick. Buddy? I'm gonna get my my mic.
Oh, go for it, buddy. What up, Dave? How you doing, brother?
What's good, my guy?
Doing good? Excellent. What the fuck is everyone eating candy today? Fucking like I feel like left out. Like I need a fucking big piece of candy or something, man. Leroy Jenkins, are you gonna come and join in? There we go. What up, King? How you doing? What up, Johnny Webb? Doing good?
Are you gonna come and join in?
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. What up, King? How you doing?
Oh, you got to turn off. Yeah, you got to turn off the YouTube. Whoever.
Yeah, okay. How you?
Yeah.
Oh, might be Mr. Apache.
Oh, you gotta turn off the. Whoever.
Yeah, okay.
I have everybody on mute now. Okay, one at a time. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna try Dave. What up, King? You doing good, buddy? Okay, let's Dave, unmute your mic.
Oh, sound.
There you go, Dave. All right, cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right. And Johnny, you can hear me? Okay, Mr. Apache. Click your unmute button.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, cool. Nope, it's you fucker.
Who, me?
Yeah, I can hear the echo.
All right, man. I'll try to log back
Keep it on
on.
mute. All right. All right, King. How you doing, buddy? Click your unmute button.
I'm so high, guys.
You look fucking blazed, dude. You look fucking lit. Awesome. What happened to Johnny? Oh, we lost him. Oh, he'll probably come back on. King, unmute your microphone.
I have, mate. I have.
Ah, there you go. Fucking perfect, dude. All right. Excellent.
What have you been up to?
All right. So now someone, you guys pick a topic, man. Yeah, because we had to pick the last one. So now you get to pick.
Shag Harbor.
I saw Security's recent video about the Phoenix Lights.
I haven't seen it. What about it?
So I guess it wasn't a hoax video. Like that shit actually happened.
Oh, the Phoenix Lights?
Yeah, like
I never thought it was a hoax.
a new UFO event happened in Arizona and California.
Oh no. Okay. I know what you're talking about, man. Now what they're looking at there, it's just the photographs, right?
It's like photographs and like 2 videos.
How are you standing? No. Shit for you.
That is the parachute flare.
Shit for me.
And that's exactly what they tried to say the original Phoenix Lights were these parachute flares. And it's like, no, parachute flares look way different. And one, you can even see the smoke from the parachute flares. Like, I'm like, that's 100% fucking. And then that's a place where they drop those flares all the fucking time in Arizona. So, yeah, the guy, I saw those because I saw those pictures on some other site or whatever. And they, as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh, these are fucking flares. Those are parachute flares, man. Fucking, in fact, I think UFOs of interest fucking already did a debunk on it, dude. Like I think he did a debunk the same day it came out. He's like, no, they're fucking flares. It's like, come on, they're flares, Now I do believe the Phoenix Lights are real, but the fucking the picture that they got yesterday, no, I don't think so.
Are we talking about the same one?
Maybe I'm talking about a different one. This just happened in like Scottsdale, Arizona, just like 2 days ago.
I think it was like 2 days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know flares did that. Like I didn't know they moved like that.
Yeah, they fucking. What did it have video? Because I didn't see any video of it. I just saw pictures.
Like the 2 videos that was on Tyler's video, it showed like 3 orange lights, and they were like going in and out, probably like 5 times. They went in and out 5 times, and then they all just like disappeared. A guy saw it in Arizona, and then another teenager, he saw it and filmed it with the Canon in California.
No shit, dude. I might actually have to go and check out his video and see what happened on it, man.
Yeah,
because all I'm seeing is all I saw was the photographs, of what the one guy took.
Damn. That shit. If that shit, I don't know what that was, bro. Really don't.
Yeah, that's what I think it's, at least the thing I'm talking about was fucking parachute flares, man. Let me see if I can find a fucking thing for you real quick. Check my Twitter.
I've been out here UFO hunting. It's kind of hard. I don't really got gear.
Where did you? Where are you at in Cali? No. Or no, you're in Indiana, right?
Yeah.
Indiana.
In Hammond, Indiana.
Oh yeah, that's right, in Hammond. Oh yeah, yeah. You got to get outside of Hammond, man. No, even Hammond's okay. I mean, like, you just got to get someplace where it's just dark. You know, you just got to leave the city lights a little bit, man. But even in Hammond, because dude, I mean, I used to live in Gary, and I used to fucking UFO hunt there all the time, man. I would just go out on my roof and shit. They got great skies, you know.
Damn,
Hey, not to cut anybody off, but I live in Lafayette, Indiana, man, and there's I see shit from time to time over here. I live by Purdue. You know where that's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of shit out here sometimes, man. I had actually my best sighting was right outside my house. There was one night where I was just doing my just night watching or whatever, binoculars, and it was actually a very funny sighting because me and my brother saw these lights. Like, just pretend that my hands are the lights, right? So there would be a light right up here, and then as it would fade out, it would reappear right here. And then as that one would fade out, another one would reappear up here. And I even let my little brother know I came to get him because he's interested in UFOs and whatnot. And we saw these lights for like about a good 30 minutes, man. A good 30 minutes. And I mean, we were 100% sure it was a UFO. I mean, it wasn't flares, it wasn't airplanes. Lo and behold, man, after several people reported it, people actually called the cops and started reporting these lights. Like a week after, I guess a military base somewhere made up an excuse that they were testing flares out. But that was just like a week after, and after all these UFO reports came in. But I mean, dude, you just got to get like Kyle was saying, man. You just got to get to somewhere. I mean, there's plenty of places to camp in India, and just get to somewhere that's really country like, and blaze one up, man, and try to call them out there, dude.
That's exactly what I do, man. You know, like when you're out there, dude, and, the equipment, I mean, it's great to have, but it's not a necessity. But I mean, it almost is. Just having Apache, put your thing on mute. There we go. All right. So having the equipment is great, but it's something that you can like, I get it piece by piece over time and just like add up everything. So I got a lot of equipment now, and it's great. I couldn't live without it. But it's not a necessity, man. Just having your eyeballs is enough, but really get yourself if you're going to get anything, get yourself a fucking laser, man. I mean, they fucking love lasers. And then if you have anyone with you, you're able to point shit out in the sky and say, oh, I'm looking at this or I'm looking at that. Because some people, like, you could both be looking up at the sky and you're totally in two different directions, like. So that's always an important thing to have. And a pair of binoculars.
Binoculars, you were right. No. But I just remembered something about that sighting. Dude, fucking weird that a week after that sighting, man, the only earthquake to ever hit Indiana hit. I mean, the only earthquake to ever hit Lafayette, like in 50 years, hit like a week right after that UFO sighting, man.
No shit. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was fucking crazy, dude. I remember it woke me up too, man. The fucking earthquake.
Oh wow, man. When was this?
This was like in 2000 and I want to say 7, 6. I could look it up. Let me look it up, man.
All right, look it up. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to remember. I think I was out there in 2007.
But Kyle, bro, it only seems like you see UFOs if you got the infrared shit, right? Because
no, not at all, man. Not at all, dude. I fucking seen UFOs every time. Like all my major fucking sightings took place with none of my equipment. Like I had equipment, I didn't need it or wasn't using it or anything. Like fucking, like I told you, man, I had a black sphere come within about 8 feet of me. Like fucking, it's nothing. This fucker just appeared, the black triangles and shit. I was just on my way to work one day. you know, the fucking the lights over the mountains, the fucking, I mean, just everything, dude, the red discs and shit, dude. I was just on my way to work or picking up my girl from work or doing just something or whatever, and just looking and like, holy fuck, dude. So that's, you don't need to have the equipment, you know. What you need, I think, is like the mindset, you know, that you're gonna, that you want to see them, that you're going to see them. I think that might help. I don't know if it does, but you know, maybe, because I did after my first sighting anyway.
Well, like the law of attraction or something.
Yeah, like when you start like I said before, okay, when I was describing my one of my encounters, you know, like I started like praying, like in my mind, like, you know, like, please, like begging for him. You know, like I was like, you know, like just like screaming it out in my mind, like, please, I just want to see it again, please, please, you know. And then it fucking came back. I saw it again. I was like, holy fuck, dude. You know, like it seems to work. Like if you just like have the will to want to see them, and like when you get to that point where you'll go to any length to see them, you know, like fucking, no matter how scared or alone you are, you know, like fucking, when you keep taking that extra step, dude, you get to that point where they fucking, you know, they're like attracted to it, I guess. Maybe something, I don't know.
I mean,
know?
I don't want to just see them. I want them to take me.
Fuck, dude. We all want to take us, dude. Duh, dude. Everyone wants to fucking dip out of here, man. I think it, you know what's funny though? It's a lot different when you see a UFO and like the real thing, you know? All of a sudden, like your thoughts change from, you know, wanting to fucking go with them to, you know, to being afraid, you know, like you're like, there's nothing you could do to it. Like there's nothing that could stop it. If it wanted you, it could take you at any time. It's kind of scary. It's almost like looking at a predator it's like looking at a lion in a zoo. You know, you're just like, it's like you just hope to God it doesn't get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're like, this thing is way fucking badass. You know, like fucking, it's really intense. It's a weird kind of experience, man. I could see why people back in the day would have mistaken UFOs for gods. I can definitely see why that would have been the case for like ancient alien theory and stuff. Because if you were to see these things back then, you would have been like, oh, it's a god. There's no fucking doubt about it. Fucking, that's a god, okay? It's a god. It's the god. It's the sea god. It's Poseidon.
Especially if they didn't make themselves known. There's one lady on YouTube. She said that when she saw it, her and her sons were in the grass. A ship came to her house, and she said she couldn't move, but she felt love.
I know that's true too. Like my very first experience, I actually got hit with every emotion like you could experience. Okay, and they were coming in 1 second intervals. All right, so it was like I was happy, then I was afraid, and then I was angry, and then I was embarrassed, and then I was ashamed, like weird feelings that didn't make any sense, dude. And then the last feeling I was left with was love. And as I watched this fucking UFO float away, I wanted to cry. I felt like my girlfriend was leaving me. I was like, I just couldn't fucking take it. I would have chased after it if I could have. If there was a road that would have let me follow it, I would have fucking said, fuck work. I would have followed that fucking thing, but I couldn't, man. And it left me with love, and then like I've kind of been like in love with them ever since, you know, like I'm like totally head over heels in love with fucking UFOs now.
So what was the prayer that you prayed? Because, you know, if that worked, I kind of need the prayer. You feel me?
The prayer was saying, please, please come back, please, you know, like fucking, because I just seen one and I wanted to see another one. And like, as I just saw the black fly, I saw this guy flying. And then after he flew away, I was like, please, I wanted to see another one. I'm like, just send another one, please. I was just like praying. I was really just praying to God, I guess. You know, I was just praying like, please fucking let me see another one. Just like screaming it out in my mind. You know, it wasn't like an actual prayer or a mantra or anything. Maybe it's more like a telepathic thing, you know, like fucking, maybe they could just read my thoughts or something, you know, like it was just like, I was just like, try begging. That's more like what I did. Okay, I was begging. You know, I was like, please, oh God, please.
Damn, that's crazy, man. It's like, because I already have a pure heart, so I wouldn't think that I would need to beg. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no, you definitely got to beg. We all got to beg. I'm just joking, dude. I don't think anyone has to beg. Yeah. King, it's your turn. Go. You pick a topic.
Shag Harbor.
What is it? Couldn't hear you, buddy.
Shag Harbor.
What is that?
remember Shag Harbor? It's over sort of Canada.
Oh, Shag Harbor. Yeah, Shag Harbor. The Shag Harbor incident.
Yeah.
All right. So this is all right. This was when what year was the Shag Harbor incident?
67.
Oh fuck! It was a long time ago. They followed this this UFO, these underwater UFOs. These submarines had tracked them for a couple days, if I remember correctly, all the way to Shag Harbor or something, and then they tracked them as they rose to the top of the water and then flew out and flew away. I believe that is correct. Is that correct?
Sort of. Basic.
Yo, here, why don't you tell everybody? All right.
The story was the lights in the sky.
Get closer to your mic if you can.
I couldn't get any on top of it.
What up, Tom?
Yeah,
hey.
Lights were seen
Not much.
over Shag Harbor.
Hey, King, you got to get closer to the mic. We can barely hear you, buddy.
Sat on top of it, mate.
Where's Sean at, man?
Hang on.
Can't get any closer.
King.
I'm
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like, I can't get any closer. Your mic just sucks.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, well, let's all be quiet so King can tell us about Shag Harbor, all right?
Right. 1967.
Okay, go for it.
1967, lights seen in the sky. Numerous witnesses in this little village, Shag Harbor. Lights darting around above the ocean, dive to the surface. Stay on the surface, floating around for ages. Loads of people see it. There's a green foam all over the water following a sort of a trail of where this UFO has been. Eventually, military boats come out or the Navy come out. Before the boats get there, the UFO dives. Then it travels for like I said, 2 days out of Shag Harbor and literally goes to where there's a submarine radar base nearby, sort of 25 miles away. And then literally it sits there for a couple of days. There's 2 objects spotted on this radar. One seems to be helping the other one. And then they both fly out of the water and fly away. If you heard that.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, I mean, that's an interesting subject. In fact, they have a memorial, like a plaque, fucking remembering that incident in Shag Harbor?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that was a very interesting case, man. What are your thoughts on it, King?
And the thing is, I mean, it was probably the UFO incident where the UFO was that close that really it was there. It was it was at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, we
should have got it. Of any of the UFOs that have ever sort of like come and gone, that was the one that we should have got.
Probably. I have to agree with you on that one. Johnny, what are your thoughts? Oh, Johnny, we can't hear you, buddy. Nope, you're still no mic. Yeah. All right, go get your mic or whatever. Yeah, because we can't hear you, man. Sorry, boss. Tom, what are your thoughts?
On the story that was just told?
Yeah, the Shag Harbor incident.
I just heard the description because I hadn't heard about that one before. But really? when he was talking about it, was he saying that there was military involved in surveilling it?
Yes, for fucking days the military tracked it underwater.
So those are the most credible UFO sightings by far. Are the ones that have been captured by the military. And you find them most you don't usually find them in North America and Western Europe. Militaries typically don't get into that stuff, but other countries where they don't have the stigma, when they release some of that stuff, it's very compelling, like the Chilean one there. And anything to do with military officers, pilots, anyone who's qualified to fly a plane, especially passenger planes, all of those types of witnesses are the best witnesses.
Oh, exactly. I definitely agree with you on that one. What about you? Now you just got in here, so pick a topic.
I wanted to talk about the triangle UFO that you captured on Friday.
Sure.
During the live stream. Because you remember that way back, I started to connect. I sent you sort of this thing that flew over my place and looked like that, and it had these high beams it would fire at the ground. and light up whole areas of the neighborhood. It was really weird. And it flew away, and it would fly around at really low altitude, this with 3 triangle points of light and one in the center, and it made this weird low groaning noise, like it was like a low rum 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 rum, instead of what you would think would be an airplane noise. And so then later on, you actually put this in one of your videos. I caught it again, and I got a good still pic of it again, and it looks like the triangle with the light in the center. And this time I finally got it times, and when it went over for the last time, right over my head, it was low. It was about maybe 1,000 feet in the air. And again, that low, what I saw with my eyes was a twin-engined plane. It had all these weird probes and things sticking out of it, and it looked like some kind of military surveillance aircraft. And it was flying at really low altitude and pulling off these ridiculous maneuvers where it would turn hard 90 and just turn on a dime and go the other way. And if you're looking at that from a distance, it looks like it's stopped in midair and gone the opposite direction. But what it's actually doing are these ridiculous high angle turns. Yeah. And anyways, I just what's weird about that particular type of plane is that when you have a twin engine propeller plane flying at 3,000 or 4,000 feet, it's loud. You can hear it. You look up, you're like, where is that? Oh, there it is, that loud thing. But this type of plane, whatever it is, it's flying at like 1,000 feet or lower. It's pulling all these maneuvers, no noise. So I just was curious, what did you hear when you captured that on Friday? And what did you see with your naked eye? Because what you zoomed in on with what you were able to capture on the camera is what I saw with my naked eye, the one that I captured, which you can still make out in the video, but it's a shitty Samsung. It's not whatever you were using. And it looks like what I saw. So I'm just curious, what did you see? What did you hear? How high was it?
It was really interesting. One, because I'd never heard a plane like it. And, I've heard all kinds of planes and shit. It sounded like maybe if a stealth bomber maybe was fucking creeping, like it was like,
yeah,
like it had this deep, like deep rumble. Like, and the thing is, it didn't have like it sounded like an engine, all right, but a really weird fucking engine. And what was interesting about it is like the speed it was flying and how like. It was fucking
slow.
Creeping. You guys have no idea how slow this fucking thing was. It was just creeping across the fucking sky, man. I was like, it was fucking really weird. I've never heard a plane like that. And as for looking at it, it looked like it might have been a solid black craft, like an aircraft. So whatever kind of plane it was, I'm assuming it has to be kind of military, but the plane itself appeared to be completely black. So like, because I could see it just fine, like fucking, like with my eyes or whatever, I could see that, there was no like other color to it other than just black fucking some black plane or whatever, or
that's
dark,
why I'm wondering,
dark green or something, who knows.
I'm wondering if I saw two different things. If I saw what you saw, and then what I saw with my eyes that flew right over me was a different kind of aircraft that might have been
maybe it was like
studying,
with all those probes on it. Yeah, it was looking for the UFO.
I don't know. That's about as speculative as I like to get, but it just was extremely weird for me to see that on your live show, to see you capturing what I saw, and then for you to describe the sound. It's the same sound as I heard. Yeah. And I actually captured that sound on audio. It's in one of the videos I sent you that's on Dropbox, and you can hear it. It sounds, I described it as a low vacuum, like the sound like you might like in a low thrum vacuum cleaner. It was just low rom. Like it was I'd never heard a plane or seen a plane behave like that. And whether I saw it was one thing or two different things, both of the things I saw were weird as fuck.
No shit, man. I couldn't believe
what, guys. To add to that, there was this one UFO video I saw where a cop actually got on his CB radio. They recorded, I guess he recorded a UFO going after him, and on the CB radio, and they could hear on the actual radio like a low humming sound while the UFO is going over him. So I'm if you guys are familiar with that.
No, what case is that?
Yeah, I could find it, dude. It's on one of the old. But I also found that story I was telling you about. It happened on April 17th, 2008, and the headline is "Mysterious Booms Baffles Residents in Indiana." Police are still not sure what caused the bright light in the sky, followed by a loud explosion near the Tipton-Howard County line. And then, like I said, that was like a week before that. I had saw lights in the sky, me and my little brother, and like I said, we saw them for half an hour. And then a week after the earthquake, the Indianapolis Air National Guard says its F-15 fighter jets may have caused loud booms and string of flare-like lights that lit up the night sky 2 nights in a row over north central Indiana. And that's the excuse they gave for but like I said, me and my brother, we saw these fucking lights like for half an hour, 45 minutes in the same vicinity. And trust me, man, we would have heard a fucking jet, dude. I live out in the fucking country. There's not a lot of noises around here other than fucking frogs and crickets and shit. But like I said, man, that was the one and only time I saw. I could definitely say I didn't know what the fuck it was. The National Guard says it was F-15s using flares doing routine fucking missions, but over civilian airspace, and especially near Purdue Airport, I don't think that flies, man. But
that touches on what I'm saying, man. Is what was weird about it is even if they're military aircraft, to have them buzzing over some suburban neighborhood and pulling these high bank turns and with almost no sound coming out of them and just behaving really strangely, the explanation doesn't make sense. Of we're just doing exercises, we're doing really dangerous things over top of people's houses and neighborhoods.
I agree.
Just doesn't make sense.
No, it's stupid for them to do that.
Yeah, even if they are doing that, it's stupid, and I don't think that that's the full story. Whatever.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real, man. Hey, Johnny, have you got your mic working yet? So you can say something.
But guys, the USO
hang on, Apache. I'm trying to talk to Johnny so he gets it. All right. Johnny, is your shit working yet? We can't hear you, buddy. All right, yeah.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1
There
2.
we go. Fucking finally.
Okay, I don't know what was going on there. Something to do with the Google page. Yeah, Shag Harbor. Going back to that one. That was what they call rather than a UFO, it was an underwater case, wasn't it? One of the first
USO, yeah.
Cases.
Well, it went from USO to UFO.
Yeah. Eventually. But
what up, Jax?
What's up?
Go ahead, Johnny. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say though, Shag Harbor is not really known. There's a lot of old people in all the videos I sort of see about the reporting of that case in its early days. But there's not a lot of people there now shagging, I suppose.
Well, what do you think?
I think there's another one where there's a ball underwater and it's moving around. It looks like a marble, like what you play as a kid. It was like a marble, a big one, and it was moving about. And there was these underwater camera guys talking or whatever, scuba diving, and they filmed it, and it was darting in and out. Have you seen that video?
Oh, say it again. I was muting somebody. Say it again.
Well, before I'd heard of the Shag Harbor case, I saw a video of another underwater case where it looked like a ball, and it was sort of like translucent in a sense. But this ball was darting about underwater, and this guy managed to film it.
That's a cool video too, man. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting video. I don't know if it's fake or not. 'Cause, I mean, it looks pretty legit, but looks can be deceiving. But yeah, I know exactly what video you're talking about. That's actually a really fucking cool one. So what do you think? What do you think on that? Do you think it was a fake one? Do you think it was real? What?
Well,
that ball, it looked like a little bubble, like this big, right?
Exactly.
Around into the water by the divers. Yeah.
But it was the way that it could move underwater.
It was weird. Yeah, dude, that was a cool fucking video, man.
And I saw one. There was a woman filming from Sweden. She was on the back of a boat, and there was something underwater. It was either Sweden or Norway, but she saw this thing in the water, and it was coming towards them. But it had a sort of its own sort of wake with it. But it was, again, it was like a translucent ball, and it went right past them, and she filmed the whole thing.
Is that the one where they're fucking what looked like the white sphere?
Yeah, that's the one.
You know what I think that was?
Like a buoy.
Now that they were during that video or whatever, they were actually in a yacht race. All right, so they were there was other boats around them racing. I think some boat snagged a fucking like a buoy and fucking like line and was dragging it under the fucking water. That's what I think. I don't have any evidence of that, but that's what it appears to be to me. But I do like that fucking video. It took me a while to come to that fucking conclusion, but I was like, what could it, because I'm trying to decide what could that fucking thing be, if it's, let's try to answer everything. And the one that sticks out the most is snag buoys and shit like that, and they have those white ones or whatever that it might have got snagged and it's just being pulled along with it now, but who knows, I mean, I thought it was a pretty cool video. In fact, I think I saw both of those videos are actually on the same video. I think I saw
a friend of mine where I live in London. He lives in Tunbridge Wells, and I used to go and visit him a lot, and he's just sent me a video of his daughter that was in the garden, because he's got 3 girls, little kids, and they play outside in the garden with their camera. And they were out there filming the other day and filmed what they call a UFO. And, just the reactions of the kids as well is amazing. How can I send that in here? Can I send it to Google?
I don't think you can send it in here. You can send it to me, or you can screen share it and fucking play the video.
Yeah, let me try that.
You got to do that?
Yeah.
Off to the right, there's a green button that says screen share. It looks like a little green TV with an arrow on it, a white arrow.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a sec.
Click that. Oh, look at this Tom's dog.
I'm babysitting my neighbor's dog.
Oh, that's your neighbor's dog?
Yeah, she's gone to family for Easter weekend. So I get to take care of Cujo.
Oh,
I found the recording whenever you guys are ready, so.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
All right, Cujo.
It's 1981 cop-rated recording of UFO sighting and UFO sound.
Do you have a?
And it
play
yeah,
it?
let me screen share it. Yeah, hold on.
See, I like 1980s things and the early 90s things.
There's a link in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny's got his link up. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to share it with everybody. Hang on. Like here, go here. We'll get Johnny's on right now. So I'll share this. Boom. Okay, can you see my screen, you guys? Here we go.
You got the audio.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah. Now, my friend Justin, he said to me that he uses drones himself. He is a drone man, but in this case, it wasn't anything to do with him, and he didn't believe it was a drone. Can you get the audio from the kids?
Yeah, here, let's see here.
It's floating away. But just saying, it's quite big. I can't sit like this. It went. It's gone.
So there's definitely something there, but what it is, it's hard to say at this point. But it certainly excited those kids.
It's something from the sky.
All right, that was definitely a balloon, man. I've seen that so many times. Just from if you guys ever go back to my channel, like if you go to my early videos, I was busting balloon summoners left and right, and I just have hours and hours of data gathered on what balloons look like in flight. The kids definitely caught a balloon, you know, not that it's fucking, I mean, they're just kids. So of course, you know, it's not a big deal. And it's still a cool looking video. But I would bet money they caught a balloon on there, you know? Yeah, that's what I think of, you know, that's what I think it is. So, I mean, who knows? It could be whatever. What's up?
I'm just wondering if any of your group had any opinions on that. Or could they see
what do you guys think?
It's hard to make it out on the Google Live thing. But I thought we were going to watch or listen to the cop radio one from 1981.
Yeah,
but,
we are. I had Johnny up first, and so while we were searched it.
The balloon stuff that you did was hilarious. I love those videos, those older ones. You should go check them out if you haven't seen them. But it's too hard for me to be able to say that's a balloon or not a balloon. It was too difficult to make it out.
It's too the resolution's probably too low, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, on your end. Apache, are you ready with your recording? Where'd he go?
Ziggy, enough. Two dogs are not getting
all right,
along.
Jax, it's your turn, dude. Get on here.
I'm here. What's up?
Okay, you better have a subject because we're doing it like one at a time. You can't just sit here and stare anymore. You have to be a part of this or I'm kicking you out. Get on here.
Well, you know what? To get off total subject, I saw a video.
Go for it, buddy.
The other night, on Friday night, it was a pilot for a new TV series. Shadow something. I forget what and there were two hosts. There was a guy and a girl. They were interviewing Richard Hoagland. Mm-hmm. They were interviewing all kinds of different other people. And they were saying how the triangle UFOs or whatever, they're taking people to Mars.
What?
And they can get there in 30 minutes.
What show is this, dude?
I'll send you the link. I swear to God.
I gotta see this, dude. You know?
Yeah, there's a guy, Biscali or something like that. He says he goes to Mars on a regular basis and says that they use them 737s. And he said the inside, it might look like a TRB-3 outside, but inside he said it's just like a C-130. It's just a troop carrier. Is it the same video?
I believe it might be.
No shit, dude.
Because it was interesting because Buzz Aldrin was talking about this figure 8 that he kept using, and he said that if you get 6 vehicles in a figure 8 in an orbit between Mars and Earth, he said you don't need to take 9 months to go because there's something coming and going all the time. And so you can sort of do half jobs where, because there's 5 or 6 of these continuous transporters going between this figure of 8 of the Earth and Mars.
Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin saying that we can get people coming and going and have it sort of, you know, where there's 6 vehicles coming in 9 months, that's 6 lots of information and 6 coming back. You know, there's a regular flow that you can get going from that. And Buzz Aldrin was emphasizing that was possibly the case.
Well, you know, having it do that wouldn't actually change the amount of time it would take to get there. The time would still be the same.
For sure, but you wouldn't have to wait 9 months for something else to come, in a sense, where there's 6 already continuously moving in and out of this figure of 8.
The thing is, you wouldn't have to wait for. You still would have to, like, so if you're like, okay, we need we want a pizza from Earth delivered to fucking Mars. Just saying, period. No matter how many you have going in a loop or whatever, it's still going to take you 9 months to get there or whatever it is. You know.
Oh, for sure.
The time was,
travel, yeah. But once you're there, you're not waiting at 9 months for something to come back at you. There's a continuous of 6 trips every, 6 between the 9 months. So,
well, yeah, but it would be
that Mars
it would
apparently.
still, no, it would still be like 9 months if it's something that you want particularly to be put on there. You get it? Like if it was just like if they were doing like deliveries of Mars rocks, then no, you wouldn't have to wait because you're like, because any rock would do. But if you wanted something specific, that specific item would still take 9 months. But if you're just like, if they had Mars rocks on every single ship, then you could say, oh, the next one will be here in 2 months, so we can get that rock, grab a rock from there. You get it?
But going back to that the guy there who was just talking about it, is it the same guy that says that he's been given missions to go and talk to multiple dimensional aliens and aliens that are physical, and that they have their own sort of environments, and he's gone into rooms where there's a sort of an area where it's a different environment than his own, and he's overseeing some sort of ambassador type conversation. I know it sounds crazy, but this is what was in this stuff.
And
talking about Corey Good
or Dan Buren.
The show that I saw, the guy was sitting there telling these people that he's been going to Mars on a regular basis, like recently. Like, and there's people, Earthlings, that there's a base on Mars right now, and that's where they're going to go work.
Corey Good is the king of all of those types
I
of
think
people.
it sounds like Corey Good.
And not only that,
but there's like a million copycats.
Or something like this.
There's also a clip of President Ford talking about the Voyager touching down in 1976 or 77. I think it was 77. And NASA told them that it was a nice sandy beach type gravel and baby blue sky. And the next day it was all red.
I'm not
He
sure.
said that
It certainly looks like there's filters on the photographs, on the on the current movies that we see now of Mars. They're filtered off. But like you say, I think there was a movie called, not a movie, but a documentary called Alternative Free by the Science Channel in England years ago in the 70s, and it showed a video of so-called Mars landing. But when I saw the video, there's the Americans and the Russians in a joint venture in the 70s, and they're talking about this thing landing, and then the guy says that as it stops, you see the lander land from the camera point of view on the lander, but you see the Earth, or in this case the Mars soil, start moving, and it shows there's something under the Earth, under the soil, and it starts moving away from where the vehicle landed. Has anyone ever seen that footage? But it's given from a point of view of a drunken astronaut that's probably not in their NASA thing anymore, and he's talking about it. They go to his house and interview him, but I'm not sure if he's an actor or not. But this was, it's called Alternative Free. You can get it up on YouTube. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I think I have seen something on that before. I've seen like a clip of it, and it was actually it was actually made just a couple of years ago. Yeah. And it was made to look like, I know the clip you're talking about. It was made to look like it was from back in the day or whatever, but the video was actually it was made just a couple of years ago.
Made back in the day. This isn't something to make it look old. That's maybe one of the new movies that talk about the moons and stuff like that. They've made them look old. But no, this is old footage from 1970s.
Well, I just want to make one thing straight, okay? I'm not saying that I believe it, okay? I'm just saying that I'm going to be doing my own research on it, and I'm going to send you the video so you can do some research on it, and maybe together we can, get to the bottom of it or whatever.
Yeah, because we all might be talking about different videos at this point,
Right.
Yeah, so it's like until I know that one, I fucking until I actually see the clip, I have no idea. Johnny, you should look for the clip of the video you're talking about as well. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's called Alternative Free.
Alternative Free. Okay.
Basically, a countermeasure for what they call a contingency plan, that if the Earth was to be annihilated by an oncoming planet, this is back in the 70s, mind. They're saying that we needed some alternative, to keep life going. And so they organized a joint venture between America and Russia, and it wasn't including the Chinese at the time, but they made the space shuttle, and they were talking about these space shuttle missions, And then in 1980, then we started to really hear about the space shuttle. And then obviously 92 we had the Challenger. But the thing is that like with that, the program that went out in England was a serious TV show, you know, from the BBC. It wasn't sort of like down as an April Fool's or something. It was a real show. And they had a real guy from a science show that was a regular show in England, like hosting this and talking about it. So, but it is strange because it's also done in that play type. You know, the BBC, rather than being straightforward and talking like we can do today, them days they used to act out scenarios, and then you would sort of see that. But then everyone would tell, oh, that's fake. It's fake. It's acting. But we know it's acting, but they can't really tell you straight, so they do it in an acting way to explain it, you know. And
oh fuck, shit. Oh, sorry to interrupt. You guys, I have to get off here, dude. I forgot. I have to go help my fucking neighbor bury that dog. Sorry about that,
dude.
You guys are welcome to stay on. Do whatever you guys do. Fuck, damn dog. I gotta go fucking dig a grave right now, dude. Fuck me. Yeah, Jax, you might not have heard of this, but my neighbor caught me at the fucking at the gas station. I was crying. She's like, I had to put my dog down. Can you come and dig the grave for me? I'm like, fuck, dude. You know.
Make sure you think of something really touching to say, Kyle.
Fuck, dude. I already said I'm sorry, dude.
Don't forget to check your messages later.
Yeah, send it to me. All right, Jax. Send it to me on Hangouts. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm outie. All right. Thanks for joining me today. All right, UFO proof out.